Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome back to Hybrid Now. Today, we're going to take a look inside the brand new 2023 Toyota Prius HEV. This isn't the Prime version. This is actually the limited trim level all-wheel drive that I have. First of all, gorgeous car. Love it. Think it looks awesome. Done a couple little mods to it here and there. There's videos on the channel about that if you want to see it. Got the windows tinted, of course. Let's take a look on the inside. First of all, we'll start up here with the driver's side. Nice and clean in there. Looks pretty good to me. Well, there's a little bit of dirt and stuff on the floor, but that's not too bad. Let's go ahead and hop in. First of all, give you the view from the driver's seat. Do have some fingerprinting on the infotainment system there, the multimedia system, I guess. Of course, it says Prius right here. There's all kinds of little Prius notes all over the car. Look down here underneath. You've probably seen this one. Not sure if it'll show up in the lighting, but it says hashtag hidden storage, or hidden compartment, I should say, underneath there. Just a neat little touch. Nice place to stow something that you don't want prying eyes to see. Something that's a lot different in here, of course, is the shifter. This works a little bit differently. You just don't grab it and pull. You have to gently nudge it over to the left and then gently push up or down, depending on where you want to go. Also, we have different controls here. The EV mode, I think, is pretty neat. You can hit that and actually drive around in just electric power, assuming you haven't exhausted the battery. Drive mode, you've got sport, all kinds of different things there to mess with. And then the phone charger over here. Glove box, not too bad in size. Pretty much standard, I think. And then a little bit of trim work in here. It's got a little bit of almost a diamond plate-ish look. At least that's what this reminds me of. It's not, but that's what it reminds me of when I see it. Passenger seat, of course, is manual. There is no power over here for the passenger side. The driver's side, of course, is automatic. Let's take a look real quick up top. You've got the open roof concept, if you will. It's not a sunroof. It is a glass roof. You can pull these panels open, and you can see outside. I do find these to be a little bit hot in the hot Texas sun, so I keep them closed. We have one in the front, and then we'll take a look at the one in the back as well. Rear view mirror, it is the digital version. Love that. I think it's a pretty cool feature. And then your typical mirrors with lights up here in the visors. And then a few controls and things up here on top. Now, let's go ahead. We'll jump in the back. I haven't really sat back here yet, so curious to see how much room there is back here for me. I'm sure it's not a ton. Of course, we've got the electric opening doors. You just kind of pull on a little handle under here. Doors open. Pretty neat. Something a little bit different. Your standard basic back seat. We do have cup holders here. The first time I'd ever put that down, actually. You can fit 2 cups there. Otherwise, pretty standard. This does have the heated and ventilated seats in it, part of the limited trim level. Let's go ahead and hop in. I'm curious to see how much room there actually is in here. I am 5'9.5". So that gives you an idea, at least, of my height. Here's what it looks like with me sitting in here from a knee standpoint. I've got plenty of space here. No issues for me. I'd say if you have really long legs, or if you're like 6'4", you might have a problem sitting back here. As far as headroom goes, well, let's take a look up there. A little bit. I probably have... I don't know, maybe about 3 to 4 inches, something like that, between my head and the top. Even when I put my head all the way back on the headrest, still have a decent amount of room before I hit anything back here, so no real issues there. Let's go ahead and pop this open. We do have an open air or open roof feeling for the passengers back here. Probably should have opened that before to give myself a little bit more light back here for the video. It's not too bad. Let's go ahead and put the cup holder down. From a side-to-side passenger, I mean, my arm is on the headrest here. There's plenty of room for somebody my size or smaller to go ahead and put their arm on this headrest, or cup holder, I should say, and have plenty of space. So I don't see really any issues with that. Would I want to ride for hundreds and hundreds of miles back here? I think I could do it. I don't think it'd be too bad. I could even slouch down in the seat a little bit and still have some knee room and not hitting anything up here. So you could travel with someone my size, I think, for a decent trip back here. Now, one other thing. We're going to hop out of here. I discovered, or verified, probably a better word, that indeed the back seats do go down. So you have pass-through to the back here. Let's go ahead and put those down. Just grab the handle here and pull it down, and you can see you can access everything that's in the trunk behind. Of course, both go down. Gives you a nice decent amount of storage space in here, or hauling room if you wanted to haul something for some reason. I do have the electric hatch on mine. Just hit the button on the key fob, hold it down, and the electric hatch will go up. Of course, we have the flimsy, and it is pretty flimsy, privacy cover here. It does the job, not very substantial. This one came with a carpeted mat inside, and of course the cargo net. There is some storage over here on the sides. This is kind of neat. You can actually fit something down there in behind the wheel, I guess. And over here, the space is taken up by the 12-volt battery. So we have that in the rear as opposed to the front. Now, to close the gate, you just want to go ahead and hit the button. I call it a gate. Really, it's a hatchback, I guess. And there you go. Now, underneath the area in the back, let's go ahead and open that up one more time. You do have some storage under here. Not a whole lot of room. You do have to go ahead and disconnect the cargo mat. Kind of a pain if you really want to get under here a lot, or if you're going to do it frequently, I suppose. But you just kind of grab everything and pull it out of the way, and you can see the infamous styrofoam storage under here. Of course, I do have, let's see, you kind of fold that up and then pull forward, and in the back you can kind of see back there, and I talked about this in another video, but it has the tire inflation or repair kit underneath. We do not have a spare in here, something that I'm not overly thrilled about, but hey, you know. And of course, another little Easter egg here, hybrid reborn right there on the side. Just lots of little things like that in the car. Anyway, I just wanted to take a look, show you guys the inside a little bit. I really hadn't gotten into much on the inside yet. There'll be more. Kind of just a quick look at the inside of the Prius, the new Prius. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think. I'd be curious to know. Thanks for watching. Stay safe out there. Bye.